Hello friends, welcome to another video. So for today's video, we are going to feature some of my favorite plants this summer. Okay, but first,
It's so good.
it is the end of July and I thought before the end of summer, I will include a video that shows some of my favorite plants that I have been loving lately and I am enjoying looking after them. I hope you love them as much as I love them. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Which one is your favorite? Or if you like any of them. Let's start with the first one. I think she is the biggest plant in this video. I don't know if I'm gonna include the other one that's like bigger than this one. This one is my Philodendron Billietiae. Hopefully she can fit in the frame. If not, then too bad because she is so pretty. Look how many leaves she gave me this summer. I think she gave me 3 leaves. So this is how big she is. I don't even know if the light will capture her majesty. But just look at those beautiful leaves. I love how the middle rib is like really light green. So if you can see how light the green is in the middle rib and the shape of this plant, it's so pretty. I know that its wingspan is getting a bit bigger now, but this is one of the plants that I want to keep in my collection, even if it grows big, because of how easy it is to take care of. It's a very easygoing plant, and she is getting massive without a lot of effort being put into her. And she is now starting to climb this moss pole that I have provided for her. I think I showered this plant 3 days ago, so that made the moss pole really moist. Sometimes I forget to add water to make this moss pole wet. But yeah, she is so pretty. Got like water when I watered it, so I'm just gonna water the moss pole now. So this reminds me that I need to repot her soon, because as you can see, all of her roots are like coming out of the pot. That is my first favorite plant this summer, my Philodendron Billietiae. Next is my Homalomena camouflage. This plant, I nearly gave up on it because I just couldn't figure out the watering needs of this one. And so I did my final effort to save this plant, and that is to move it into pond in a semi-hydro setup, and it seems like it is loving it. Really beautiful because of the camouflage from its name. Hopefully the camera will focus. But yeah, the pattern on the leaf is really beautiful. I think I would rather keep this rather than getting a Aglaonema pictum tricolor. I think I will insert a picture of that plant. I think this one is giving me the camouflage pattern that I really like. That is like the newest leaf that it's given me. This one. I don't think it has finished hardening off yet, but sorry if I'm like getting out of breath, but these plants are getting heavy, especially this, like breathless. I think I will start with the big plants first, so then I can probably just sit down on the floor and talk about the small ones. Let's do this arm workout. I don't know, yeah, she is happier that I have moved her in a semi-hydro setup. I am not getting any more yellowing, and I'm keeping it in the bathroom. I think this plant wants a high humidity. I don't know how high. The editing me will put the humidity requirement for this one, but it's just in the bathroom. It doesn't have a humidifier, but because it's summer, I don't think it is too bad. At the moment, it is 24.9, 52%. So you can see the happy face there. I'm gonna show you. You can see the happy face. I'm so glad that the glossiness of the leaf came back, because when I haven't figured out the care for this one, it was just matte, and the glossiness is coming back. I don't know, hopefully the camera will pick it up. And I love the pattern. She has put up with my toxic traits of procrastinating to figure out her care. But yeah, this is my Homalomena camouflage. Okay, next, shall we show you the star of the show for this video? Shall we? Do you want to see it? So if you have watched one of my early plant tour video in my plant collection journey, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if this plant will like it at all, but I transferred it from soil to pond just to make it easier for the plant to survive without getting overwatered by me. It is in a self-watering pot in pond, so it can just get the water that it needs if it is thirsty. I was not expecting at all. I was praying, but I was not expecting at all that she will bless me with a flower this summer. Oh my gosh! Today, she blessed us with 4 opened and 1 coming in. Oh my gosh. This is also a heavy pot. It's full of pond with water. Hide my face. Focus on the plant, camera. Focus on the plant. She is giving me a lot of new leaves. But look at how silvery this plant is. I think there are 2 more or 3 more buds coming. Yeah, she is so pretty. Shall we do a thumbnail? Look how shimmery this flower is. If you tell me that this doesn't look like a flower from a magical movie or a fairy tale, then I did not know that this flower is very shimmery until now. But yeah, she is gorgeous, gorgeous. It has a very hairy leaf. Let's appreciate her for the last time. Next is my Hoya latifolia albomarginata. And if you have seen my Hoya collection video, I'm sure you have seen her there. And you have also seen this trellis like fighting for its life. But look how pretty is this plant. I think I have an idea of how I'm gonna grow it. So I'm gonna continue putting it in a trellis, but I'm gonna get the bamboo trellis that is very long and very tall, and I'm gonna get a bigger pot for this Hoya latifolia albomarginata. I'm going to continue growing this Hoya vertically. I think noticed that I like growing plants trailing, but this plant is an exception, and I actually want to grow this plant vertically with a trellis. Like, imagine this next year. Imagine this Hoya latifolia next year to be as tall as me and in the corner of our living room or the plant area, and it's just gonna be like a beautiful plant. I have a vision for it. I was waiting for like an insight of what to do with it. So I'm not gonna talk a lot about it because I've talked about it in the Hoya collection. I just wanted to show it to you again. She is one of my top favorites in my plant collection this summer. And I made the list so I don't forget some of these plants, because sometimes I get carried away and then I might forgot some of the plants that I want to show. So we've done the pretty turtle, which is on top of the list. We've done the billy. We've done my latifolia. And that takes me to another Hoya that I have also showed in my Hoya collection. But what can I do? She is also one of my favorites this summer. So this is my Hoya Polineura. I'm sure you've seen it in my collection when I showed my Hoya collection. But yeah, she is starting to give me more leaf on this stem. And she has stopped giving me new leaves on these two stems for a while. But I think she's concentrating on growing these two new stems. But yeah, I will not say a lot about this because if you watched my Hoya collection video, I'm sure you have also seen her. She is in pon and she is a very easy ongoing plant. Very easy ongoing plant. Very easy going plant. So, Polineura. Ooh, this is a very small plant. So the next plant is still very small, but I really love this plant. Every time I see this plant, it just really makes me happy. And it reminds me of that beautiful tree that we saw when we went for a walk. So this is Crassula Buddha Temple, which I believe is a form of a succulent. How pretty. It is very structural. I am not sure if it is going to continue to grow vertically, because I know sometimes they tend to like create this weird shape. And I think on my next plant tour video, I am contemplating if I should plant it in a non-drainage hole in this very, very beautiful plant. I thrifted this today because I was gonna show you this Crassula Buddha temple in a pretty pot, but as you can see, it doesn't fit at all. So I am contemplating if I should plant it in this beautiful pot. It has been signed. I don't know who the artist is. It's signed, and it has this like, I don't know if it's bamboo or I'm not sure, because it has this like yellow flowers on them. But I thought it's very fitting with the name of the plant, Crassula Buddha Temple. Just imagine you're in a Buddha's temple with the bamboo and this succulent. But yeah, it's very pretty, it's very structural, and it reminds me of the tree that we saw when we went for a walk. So I might do a repot video on my next plant tour, and we are going to put her in a non-draining pot. I'm still contemplating. That's one of the plans. Next, oh my gosh, next is a very, very cute plant. It is still a baby, but it has given me a new leaf, which is longer than the old leaf. This is my Anthurium pallidiflorum. This is the narrow form. Anthurium narrow form. And I don't want to touch the new leaf because it has not hardened off yet. But considering that I have moved this plant from soil to pond, it didn't complain at all, and it gave me a new leaf instead, which I think is longer than the last 3 leaf. I thought it's gonna give me a fit at, like, after I have moved it to pond, I thought it's gonna give me a tantrum, but it didn't. So that is her. I can't wait until this plant is mature. That is quite a vibe. It's gonna be very, very jungly vibe with the pally just hanging on that shelf. I might kick the golden pothos. I'm just joking. Just looking pretty as well. Not that expensive when I got it. And yeah, it's still a baby, but she is thriving, I would say. It is in a self-watering pot in pond. And yeah, no concerns at all for now. Knock on the wood. So this is another Anthurium. I am not sure if I have shown it already in this channel, but this is my Anthurium luxurians and radicans hybrid. As you can see, the leaf is really bulliate. Is that how to pronounce it? Bulliate. Like very textured and elevated. So that is the leaf that it gave me when I received it. I got it with, I think, 2 leaves as a baby plant, and the other leaf yellowed. After that yellow leaf yellowed, it gave me this newest leaf. I am not sure if it has finished hardening off yet, but it's not as bulliate as the other one. But I can't wait for this Anthurium to grow. I don't know what Fern has, but she has this like really big luxuriance hybrid plant. So this is luxuriance crossed with radicans, if I have not mentioned yet. And it looks like it is also pushing out a new leaf. Oh, you might not be able to see it. It is not it's not giving me any problem when I repotted it. And I think it is happy with the soil mix that I've done. It's just like a really, what is the term? Airy soil mix, aeroid friendly soil mix. But yeah, she's so pretty. Give it 1 more year and we will come back with vengeance. So this is my Maranta Leuconeura lemon lime, and she is now in pon in a self-watering pot, and it's giving me new leaves. So pretty. I love Marantas, and she's one of my favorite. A string of hearts that we have repotted recently. Look how much is grown after just like a few weeks of repotting it. And it's very, very beautiful. It's just trailing in my plant shelf. And there are a lot of new growth. And then lastly, that had a glow up as well after she has been changed from soil to pon. Oh, she's so pretty. She's just happy trailing on my plant shelf as well. And I think I'm giving it the amount of life that it loves. It's in leca, so she's not gonna be thirsty. But yeah, I love how velvety it is with the light I am giving it at the moment. Very, very cute. Look at it. My God. I waited for a long time for my mycans to be this beautiful. And there she is. She had her glow up. My battery is signaling me that it is gonna die soon. Thank you so much for watching this video and looking at some of my cute plants this summer of 2026. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whenever you're watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Well, I know how you want it to seem.
You want to say goodbye, my pretty turtle?